Ramjattan suggested that the Minister of Public Works, Wan Ejil, may have some sort of grievance against Patterson. Hence, he has embarked on a vendetta campaign to relieve the minister of his chairmanship position of the Public Accounts Committee. Ramjattan, however, reaffirmed his trust in the embattled PAC chair.
Ejil, I think, is motivated by a lot of vengeance here. Okay? You know, there was a mover of a motion for no confidence in him. I think he wants to now get back at Mr. Patterson. And I have, every respect for Mr. Patterson.
Ramjattan made it pellucid that the practice of giving gifts to ministers and other public officials is not prohibited. However, if there are ulterior motives attached to gift giving, then that becomes a problem. The Member of Parliament stated, however, that the government of the day is conflating the situation to tarnish the record of not only Patterson, but the former government.
It is going to be conflated into corruption, because that is exactly what the PPP wants to make of the former government, that they were very much involved in all of these. But as far as I know, gifts of these nature are a normal tradition, especially on birthdays and Christmas time and New Year's time, from a lot of the departments.
While reiterating that Minister Ejil might be on a witch-hunting campaign against the former minister, Ramjattan vowed to ensure that Patterson remains at the helm of the Public Accounts Committee as a result of his competence in that arena.
He wants to get back. But, we are going to ensure that David Patterson, who knows that public accounts thing better than most of us, remain in that Public Accounts Committee. Because he can dig up a lot also as to what transpired in those Auditor General's reports even before the 2015, because a lot of them were not being done.
Earlier this week, by way of an audit conducted into the Damarara Harbour Bridge Company, which oversees the operation of the asphalt plant, Minister of Public Works Wan Ejil released to the media a number of receipts showing purchases of gifts, the likes of gold jewellery, electronics and household items for then-ministers David Patterson and Annette Ferguson. While Patterson initially denied receiving gifts, he later admitted but also said that the practice of giving gifts is nothing unusual, and further that ministers from both sides of the political divide have received gifts during their tenure. Patterson alleged character assassination, labeling the revelations as a political scheme by the minister to remove him as chairman of the Public Accounts Committee of the National Assembly. He also said that the ministers seemed to be suggesting that as a black leader, he was living hand-to-mouth. Ejil, in response to Patterson's statements via his Facebook page, said that the former minister lacks moral compass. And I quote, "I'm not in a campaign to ruin Patterson's reputation. He did that by himself when he lied to the people of Ghana. Nobody has a political agenda against Mr. David Patterson." End quote, Ejil stated. Wendell Badrie, HGP Nightly News.